Hello, dearies. This is Miss Medina, and we're going to continue the notes. This is the section that says creating expressions from context. And honestly, this is one of the hardest ones because we're not given the equation. We have to write the equation ourselves. Now, this is a simple problem, but I'm going to try to focus on the concept of race. And I think a lot of you guys have already seen it before. This one is rewrite the equation. So rewrite the problem. It says answer the problem. This one is check. And this one is explain or make sure that the problem makes sense. So once again, this is only 3 sentences, but at the same time, we're using it to practice when we get the longer word problems. What is Trey doing? Trey is selling candy bars to raise money for his basketball team. So I don't know if you ever did those old-fashioned fundraisers where you walked around with the candy and tried to get people to sell it, or with the big the little pictures of the candy bars trying to get parents to buy them ahead of time. But let's see. The team is going to receive $1.25 for each candy bar. So we're going to get $1.25 for each candy bar. And right here, for each, this is a way of symbolizing, I want to say division, ratios, fractions, kind of like per. $1.25 per candy bar. And then he says he has already sold 25 candy bars. So he has already sold 25 candy bars. A. If Trey sells 10 more candy bars, how much money will he raise for the basketball team? Let me see, 25 candy bars, right? Each candy bar is how much? $1.25. So what's 25 times $1.25? Right, so go ahead and grab your calculators. You sure you have an answer already? Let me double check that one. I just don't want to put the wrong number in the video. All right, 31.25. You were correct. So he's already made. Trey's a boy? I guess so. Could be a girl. Could be Treya, and she goes by Trey. All right, 31.25. So he already has 31.25, and he has to sell 10 more candy bars. How much money will he raise for the basketball team? Right, so I guess this should go here. Yes, the power of one note. Y'all see? All right, this is from the ones he's already sold, and he wants to sell 10 more. So how much are they going to earn from each candy bar? $1.25. Right, and this one is what, $12.50? We're multiplying by 10, so I'm just moving the decimal. And so how much money? So this means we need to add both totals. All right, so you might think of it like 31.25. Remember, when you line this up vertically, you need to make sure you line up the decimals as well. All right, well, I look at this like 50 cents and 25 cents are going to make 75 cents. And then I think of the 31. Oh, I don't want to confuse you, as 30 and 1. Right? And I think of the 12 as 10 and 2. So 30 and 10 is 50, 1 and 2 is 3, so this is 53. Of course, you can always do it the old way and stuff, but I went slow, but my brain works pretty fast when I break them down like that and I add them up. Or you can just use the calculator. In fact, if you just use the calculator to always double check yourselves. All right, so that's how much money Trey would make for the team. It's not bad. That's what, one sweatshirt. All right, if Trey sells 45 more candy bars, how much money will he raise for the basketball team? Are we starting from A or are we starting back from the problem? Because if we're starting back from the problem, then he already has 31.25, right? And he's gonna sell 45 more candy bars at $1.25. All right, this is assuming that he's starting back from the beginning. Calculator. You need it, you can't find it. Say 31.25 plus 45 times 1.25. I honestly thought these problems were harder, eh? All right, he's gonna make 87.50. But if you read this as, oh, he sold 10, he had 31.25, he sold 10 candy bars, and then he sells 45 more, then you have to consider the amount of money that Trey already made, the money for the 10 candy bars that he sold, and then to that, we want to add money he's going to make from those 45s. I'm sorry. Just rewatch the video so you can kind of see my crazy train of thought, which happens to be 56.25. See? And when you put it all together, give me a minute. In fact, you put it all together, making me do all the work in the video. Wow, that was just too perfect. $100. Look at that. Trey's rolling in the big bucks. So we need to write an expression. Okay, here comes the real test. To represent the unknown amount of money Trey will raise for the basketball team. Let C represent the additional candy bars sold. So over here, we sold 10 more candy bars. So that was C. C was equal to 10. Over here, we sold 45 more candy bars. So that was 45. I guess they're leaning more towards this calculation here. So writing expression to represent the unknown amount of money Trey will raise for the basketball team. Let C represent the additional candy bars sold. But this time, we don't know. So I guess part A and B were just to kind of get us used to the thinking of, okay, how are we going to do this? So, so we've rewritten the problem, we understand this, and now we're going to answer the problem. Well, we always started with the 31.25, correct? That's the amount of money Trey already had. And then we added the amount of money that was made from the 10 candy bars here and from the 45 candy bars here. So that's going to be our format. It's going to be, we're going to start with the 31.25. Then we're going to add however many candy bars Trey has sold, and we're going to multiply this by $1.25. I guess wrapping it in parentheses makes it look a little bit cleaner. So what do y'all think? Not bad, right? I like the number. This 125 is a coefficient, so I'm going to put it in front of the variable. It's going to look a lot cleaner. Plus 125 C. And this is the expression that Trey needs to use to figure out how much money he's going to make for the team.